Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have two drivers that were released this past year, and they're killer drivers from what I understand. Haven't thrown them yet, so you're gonna come along as I test these out. We're gonna do a head-to-head battle with the Tone Plastic Salt versus the Strive. Let's go. From what I hear, the Tone Plastic Salt and the Grace Strive were two of the best drivers released this year. This is my first time throwing the two of them, so we're gonna do a little head-to-head battle. We're gonna have 3 rounds, and we're gonna see which one of these comes out on top and see if these are actually worth checking out. Let's go. If you don't know, the Tone Plastic Salt numbers are 12, 5, -1, 3. Tone Plastic is basically the overmold technology that Clash has come up with. It's got a nice flexible top and a more stiffer rim. So this is kind of a cool disc. And then our next one is the Strive in the Grand Plastic. Numbers on this are 13, 5, -1, 3. So numbers aren't exactly the same against each other, but they're pretty darn close. I think we should have a good battle. 3-round battle is gonna be number 1, long distance. We're gonna do backhand and forehand, see which one goes the furthest consistently. Number 2, it's gonna be how does it hold lines. And then number 3 is closest to the pin, which is basically accuracy. Since Strive is a 13 speed and the faster one, we're gonna start with that one first. Okay, holy cow, that's gonna go in the woods. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I can tell you easy distance off the get-go with that thing. Man, that thing had some good turn to it. Still shocked by that shot there. All right, let's go with the salt. All right, I was a little scared. From that first shot that this was gonna flip over too, but wow, okay. First throw, got to give it to the Strive. First shot truly did shock me for a 13 speed disc. That's a -1, 3. Usually those type of discs are super beefcake discs, almost unusable for my arm speed, but wow, I gotta say, this Strive and this Grace Plastic, easy turnover, went super far. I mean, this is gonna be a tough competition for that salt. Strive definitely won the first throw. Strive is definitely a little less stable than I thought, and the salt is a little more stable than I thought, but that's okay. We're just getting warmed up. So let's do next throw. Let's start with the salt first. Oh, there we go. Definitely way more stable than the Strive. All right, that's pretty good distance. Strive, we're just gonna lay this one flat. Oh, I am loving that turn all day long. Holy cow. That felt like that went really far. All right, let's measure this one out. All right, results are in. Salt went 370 feet. Strive went 400 exactly. I think it definitely has everything to do with the fact that the Strive was able to get a little bit more turn on it, a little bit more flex, extra distance, whereas the salt so far is definitely more stable, so it didn't really turn over quite as much. And just to let you know, the weights on both of these are exactly the same, 175. All right, now we're gonna do another throw, but directly into a headwind. So we got about an 8 to 10 mile an hour headwind. Feel like the salt should have the advantage here with that extra stability. Oh, there we go. Definitely loving the headwind for that salt. Oh, that's a bomb. All right, here we go with the Strive. Just for giggles, I'm gonna throw this one flat too, just so you can see the difference in stability between these two. Yeah, there you go. See how much more flippy that is? Bye-bye, holy cow. All right, don't know if you saw that one, but that one went way to the right. Salt definitely went the furthest on that last throw, so we got a tied up ball game here. All right, now we're gonna do some forehand shots. We're gonna kind of aim towards that basket out there, but again, we're just going for pure distance. All right, let's start with the Strive first. All right, we got a little bit of a tailwind, so I think the Strive liked that for sure. Yeah, definitely put that on a little bit of an anhyzer. All right, I definitely feel like the Strive went the furthest, but let's go walk it off here. So if you're looking to get one of these, definitely would recommend slower arm speeds like mine. If you're looking for a disc that will give you some turn to it, Strive, straight out of the box in that Grace Plastic. Man, this thing will crush. I gotta say, even though the salt is kind of keeping up with the Strive by far, every time I throw it, it's just easy distance, comes off super quick, and it gives you that nice turn, which is gonna give you that extra distance. Just like I thought, Strive went an extra 20, 30 feet yet again. So we're gonna give the winner of the distance competition to the Strive. Let's move on to round 2, which is how does it hold a line? So we saw how these kind of flew when we threw them flat. So now we're gonna do Anheuser shot, and then we're gonna do a hyzer shot, see how they behave. All right, let's start with the Strive on an Anheuser. All right, so what I'm looking for is for it to pan out a little bit, just like that. Wow, what a good job holding the Anheuser. Okay, salt I already know is more stable, so this one's gonna go on a little bit more of an Anheuser. Oh, there we go. Man, this thing is definitely more stable. All right, definitely should have put that on a little more Anheuser, maybe a little bit lower, but you guys can already see Strive can handle the Anheisers way better. Strive definitely won that Anheuser battle. Now let's do hyzer battle. Let's start with the salt. Man, if you need something stable that's gonna hold that hyzer, there we go. Great job. Even had enough stability to hold that and knife down. All right, now the Strive, I'm anticipating we're gonna get some flip up to it. Oh, great flip up, holy cow. Guys, this competition isn't even fair. As far as distance goes and ease of throwing, Strive is definitely it. Okay, now just because I'm loving the Strive doesn't mean the salt is bad. If you need a headwind disc, you need something that's gonna go far and hold a hyzer, the salt is definitely gotta be it. But let's go to round number 3, because the Strive is already in the lead. We know the Strive is gonna win, but we gotta close this out strong with a good old closest to the pin competition, head to head. All right, last 2 throws we're gonna do here. We're exactly 400 feet from that basket. Since we got 12, 13 speeds, we're going max distance with these. There's no rules here, so I can throw these discs however I want. Could do hyzer flips, Anheisers, whatever I feel like is gonna be the best chance to get me closest to that pin. All right, let's go with the salt first. Again, this one's the more stable one. I'm definitely gonna have to start this to the right, put some Anheuser on it to try to get some flex out of it. There, that's a lot better. Yep, came up a little short, but that salt, you gotta get it on an Anheuser if you want to get some distance out of it. Now, speaking of easy distance without having to put it on an Anheuser, Strive, here we go. Just laid that one flat. Great turn out of it. Come on, get some fade, get some fade. Okay, I went past the hill, which means I went way past 400. All right, it is closest to the pin competition though, so we gotta see which one's the closest. Feel like it's the salt. Well guys, the salt got me a 40-foot putt, whereas the Strive was about a 50-foot putt. Even though the Strive definitely went about another 30, 40 feet further. Guys, the Strive really shocked me. I've never had a 13.5 -1 3 disc have such good turn to it. Great easy distance out of the box. Definitely need to check this out. If you're my arm speed, a little bit slower, you're really gonna like this. Now, if you're looking for a headwind disc, or if you have a faster arm speed than me, definitely check out this salt in the tone plastic. Definitely goes far, has way more stability than this Strive though. Hey guys, if you want to see some more head-to-head competitions like this, let me know in the comments what 2 discs you want to see go head-to-head. All right, if you're looking to get some discs, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Use my code, save 10%. Till I see you next time. Peace out.